Let's talk about something that keeps far too many of us stuck: self-sabotage. Now, you know what I'm talking about. That little voice inside that says, you can't do this, or why even bother? You're just going to fail anyway. It's the part of you that plays small when you're destined to live big. But here's the truth: self-sabotage isn't who you are. It's a pattern. And guess what? Patterns can be broken. They can be rewired, replaced, and rebuilt into something that serves you instead of something that holds you back. Are you ready to break free from the cycle? Let's do this together. Step 1, recognize the pattern without judging yourself. First, you've got to catch yourself in the act. Awareness is the key. You can't change what you don't acknowledge. So when you notice self-sabotaging behavior, whether it's procrastinating, doubting yourself, or avoiding something you know you need to do, don't beat yourself up. Don't make it wrong. Say, thank you for showing up. You're here to teach me something about myself. See, self-sabotage isn't the enemy. It's just a signal that there's a belief inside you that's misaligned with the person you want to be. Recognize it, own it, don't run from it. Step 2, ask the right question. Once you've caught the pattern, ask yourself this powerful question: what would I have to believe about myself to act this way? Think about it. Your actions are driven by your beliefs. If you're sabotaging yourself, there's a belief in there that says, I'm not good enough. Or if I try and fail, it'll hurt too much. You've got to identify that belief, call it out. Because once you see it, you can choose to change it. Step 3, choose a new version of yourself. Here's where it gets exciting. Bashar and many great thinkers say there are infinite versions of you. There's a version of you that stays stuck in the pattern, but there's also a version of you that's already free. The question is, which version are you going to align with? Right now, decide to step into the you that doesn't sabotage anymore. Start acting as if you're already that person. Walk like them, talk like them, make decisions like them. It's not fake. It's a preview of your future self. And when you act like your future self, you become your future self. Step 4, rewrite your story. Let me ask you something. What's the story you've been telling yourself? Maybe it's, I never stick to my goals, or I'm not smart enough to pull this off. Let me tell you right now, that story is a lie. And if you keep repeating it, it becomes your reality. So rewrite it. Say, I am capable of overcoming any challenge. Say, every day I'm getting stronger, smarter, and closer to my goals. Words have power. Change your words and you'll change your life. Step 5, follow your highest excitement. Listen to me. Energy flows where attention goes. What excites you? What lights you up? If you focus on what makes you come alive, you'll start to notice that self-sabotage naturally fades away. Why? Because you're too busy living in alignment with your purpose. And here's the trick. Don't worry about the outcome. It doesn't matter if it's perfect. Just take the next step that feels right and trust the process. My excitement is your compass. Follow it. Step 6, use fear as fuel. Now let's talk about fear. Fear is not the enemy. Fear is your friend. Fear is there to say, hey, you're about to step outside your comfort zone. And that's a good thing because everything you want is outside of that comfort zone. When fear shows up, don't run from it. Lean into it. Ask yourself, what's on the other side of this fear? Usually it's your greatest growth. So instead of letting fear paralyze you, let it energize you. Step 7, love yourself like your life depends on it. Here's the final step, and it's the most important: self-love. You've got to remind yourself that you are worthy simply because you exist. You don't have to prove it to anyone. You don't need permission. You're enough. Forgive yourself for the times you've fallen short. That's not failure, it's feedback. It's how you learn. And the more you love yourself, the less power self-sabotage has over you. It's time to step up. So let's make a decision right here, right now. No more self-sabotage, no more living small, no more settling. You have everything you need inside you to be the person you want to be. Say it with me. I am ready. I am capable. I am unstoppable. Now go out there and live it. You've got this.